Oh, finally, it's working. Yo, 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 it's your boy, Marky Mark Sterro. Let me get good, let me go. Do. That's what I wanted to check, yes. Forgot about that shit. Oh, cool. Yay. It's here. Yes, I'm live. Oops. I'll go ahead and pick that up tomorrow then. Good. All right. Good to go. Me, I can pick that up tomorrow in a star. Right. Making a girl everywhere we go. Cause of you, everybody now. Call it telling. Cool. Cool. I like that. What the hell is that? Hey, Virgo, what's up, sweetie? All right? All's good. It's been a good day. It definitely feels like the retrograde's over. Today, everything went well. Thank God. How about you? All's good? Let's go ahead, still. Yeah, I felt the shift today was definitely different. It was definitely different, and I was expecting like it's still to be, weird and the energy to be shitty, but it definitely was better today. I felt the shift and like less. I wouldn't say I don't get anxiety like that, but like it felt less. I felt less like you know pressure. I would say that it was going to be a bad day, and it wasn't. So I'm glad everything's shifted and better, and I'm glad that all's good, and I hope everybody feels better energy because we all deserve it. That's for sure. Because everybody's like, you know, had a pretty rough past couple months, especially this month. This month has been very annoying, and I'll be glad to see it go in a few days. That's for sure. I'll be glad to see it all go. I really hope so. 'Cause I'm fed up of bad things happening. Now there's just like, there's certain, I keep telling people that there's certain things that you can't control. Like, you can't control what other people do. You can't control what other people say, how they act, how they order things, how they deal with their companies, their businesses, their lives. You can't expect people to like, you know, do what you want them to do or feel a certain way for you or about you. So that's why like I don't really give a shit about anybody like that unless I like you and I care about you. If not, like go away. But yeah. Otherwise that I'm trying to just be happy and just get things done and just work. Today I got some things accomplished that I've been meaning to do. It rained a little bit, which annoyed me. And then ended up being sunny towards the end of the afternoon, so I got more stuff done. Everything I wanted to get done, I got done. So, and tomorrow's another day. That's how I look at it. Tomorrow's another day to get more shit done, and that's it, pretty much. Get her done. That's it. And today wasn't even like extremely hot. It was still hot, and I still was sweating, but like the humidity wasn't that bad. So today overall was good. At least I got some work done. Did some shopping, grocery shopping and stuff. Got things organized. All good to go. Thank God the retrograde's over. So we're good. Life's good. Hey, Jocelyn, good to see you. How you doing? I just took Diamond for a walk, and she walked all over the damn place. And now she's behind me. She just drank some water. She went straight to her blanket. Blanket time. She's like, "Yo, I'm done." Oh, nice. Good. Glad it was great. Glad you were dealing with lovely ladies. That's good. Enjoy yourself. That's what's up. I didn't even make dinner. I didn't make no food today. All I made was a cheese sandwich this morning, coffee. Then I ate lunch. I had I went to this warehouse place and they have like a food buffet type thing. I just got some shrimp fried noodles and some cauliflower, and that was my lunch. And then dinner, my sister made meatloaf and scallop potatoes, and I didn't even cook today at all. Anything I did was make a cheese sandwich and coffee. It was a beautiful day. I knew, the retrograde's over when you don't have to cook for once. I went to visit my parents and had hung out with them for like an hour because my dad needed Epsom salt, like the foot soak Epsom salt. He's got like his feet are always swollen, and I told him that some Epsom salt will help him, and even going to the beach and going sea salt, but he can barely walk properly. So is everything clean? Yeah, I've got everything pretty much cleaned up and good to go. I cut the grass today too, and I did a lot of work today. A lot of little stupid little jobs that I've been meaning to get done. Like I have like this all white gate that goes from my apartment to enter and to go towards the pool. Because by law you have to have like a gate closing it off. So the gate had like all these like black little spots all over it from like all the dirt and all the debris and all that. So I cleaned it all down and I touched it up with some spray paint, and now it looks back to normal and brand new again. So I had to work on that. But as I was cleaning it and sanding it down, it started to rain. Like a shower came, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" So then it lasted about 20 minutes, and then after that, I went back outside, and the sun came out, and I sprayed it, and it didn't rain ever since. So it was good. Yeah, everything's back to normal. Thank God. Yeah, thank God the retrograde is over. Today was a much better day. The energy was totally different, and everything was fine. So it's good. All's good and back to normal. So and my parents are okay. This weekend is going to be a long weekend because we have a Labor Day holiday here on the third, no, second, yeah. So Monday is a holiday here, so it's going to be a long weekend. So I told my mom and my dad that I'm going to work on their bedroom because their bedroom hasn't been painted forever. And I told them that look, because it's a holiday long weekend, I'll I'll paint their room and stuff and get it ready because the wall that the ceiling when the ceiling came down and the hurricane put all that in the crack in the roof, it affected their side of their bedroom wall, like one of the walls. is the same wall that it's attached to the kitchen. So it affected their wall too, and all the paint came off, and it's just a shit show. So I told my mom and dad, look, on Saturday and Monday and Tuesday, I'll come there and scrape the wall and paint it and get it all nice and fresh again, and so they don't have to look at it. But there's like a bookcase there with encyclopedias in it from back in the day. That encyclopedia bookshelf is probably like 40 years old. And I told my mom, look, we need to move all these things. So every day until then, until Saturday, from now till Saturday, your job is to take those encyclopedias, take like 2, 3 books at a time, and put it inside my sister's old bedroom. And then I'll come there and I'll take I'll bring my nephew, and we can move the bookcase when there's nothing on it, and then move the bureau out of the way. And I said, whatever we don't need, we can throw in the trash, and I'll take it to the dump if you need be. And I said, all this stuff needs to go anyway. It's all old. Get rid of some things in here. And then I'll put a sheet down and scrape the wall and paint it. And then we can put everything back. So that's the wall. That's the only wall that has a lot of things around it. So I told my parents that I still have a lot of paint left and stuff. So I told them I'll hook it up this weekend. I'll paint their bedroom. So they're happy that I'm going to do it, because I've been meaning to do it forever. And now that I have some more time, because I finished my sister's closets. I finished the small one yesterday. She's happy. That shit was like finished for like an hour, and she already put everything in there. Like, she's a woman with closet space is a happy woman. You know that? So she's got all this closet space now. She don't even know what to do with herself. She just says she wants to buy more shit. I told her, don't do that, because then you're going to fill the whole damn closet up. So I put another like clothes rod, like closet rod up. So in the small area, so it takes like maybe 50 shirts or 50 jackets or something like that. So I put like a little 5-foot pole in there, and I put another shelf. And then she's got those tubs. She's got those tubs that she puts clothes in. So she's gonna stack like 4 to 6 tubs of clothes in the closet and stuff like that. So she's happy. She's got more space and all the closet. She's got all the closet space in the world. Yeah. Yeah, she's excited that I'm getting it ready for her. Hey, Bronny, can you get a card from your mom? I don't know. Can you? Maybe. I don't give cards on Wednesdays. It's no card Wednesday. I forgot to put it in my description. It's no card Wednesday. I'm just teasing, Bronny. I'm teasing. Sure, I'll give you a message from. I'll give you one of these cards. Message from heaven. Just for you, Bronny. I'm just teasing. There's no such thing as no card Wednesday. I just made it up. Yeah, I had to get you. I wouldn't do that to you, Bronny. Come on now. I had to tease you. I had to get you. Nah, that's cool. I'm just teasing. I actually, to be honest, I don't put it in my description anymore, right? I used to put free message, per person. But now I don't put it in there because everybody knows they can get a message anyway. It's just wasting my time, like putting it in there. So now I just put like PayPal, Super Chat in there. I don't put free message. Anybody who wants a card, they just ask and I'll give them one. Everybody knows the deal, like, And I'll definitely give everybody a card for sure. But some people, like, sometimes I ask and sometimes people ask. So. All right. Okay. Number 8, which is a good number. All right. So the message I have for you, Brownie, is we have fun and you too must enjoy yourself. The end of physical life is not the end of life. Our loved ones have changed from form but continue to exist, and their new life is full of laughter and joy. They are saying to you, we have pleasure watching you laugh and have fun too. Don't stop living your life to the fullest. And I believe I've told you that before, that your mom has said that to me plenty of times. She says, you got to live your life. You got to keep doing and keep being happy without her. And, she always wants you to be happy. I always tell you that. And I tell a lot of people that. This is true words right here. Don't stop living your life to the fullest. And they have pleasure watching you live your life and laugh and do things. So she wants you to keep living your life and always try to make it better. I agree. I agree with that 100%. As we should always. You're welcome, Brownie. No problem. And your mom, she wants you to be happy. As I do and as people should be happy. I know it's tough, but at the end of the day, our past loved ones want us to be happy. Definitely want us to be happy. I am. I try and laugh all day and, be happy all day. I was talking to my parents today for about an hour. I went to visit them and give them, I went to go to the store to get him some Epsom salt for his foot. And we were talking about, like, back in the day, how things were. And, these people always take life for granted. And the younger generation don't have no respect for the world or for how things were. They always tell older people or past people like myself, oh, get over yourself. Things are changed. This is the new world. Get used to it. And, we are. But you also have to realize how things were. Like you're so much more available to more things. So appreciate it and stop being a little jackass. So my dad said that my mom and dad said when they first moved in and bought that house that they're in now, it was very old and it was small. And over the years, my dad added on to it, right? He added a garage, he added a bathroom, and he added a main bedroom, and he renovated the kitchen and kept a small bathroom and made the kitchen bigger. And I remember all the renovations because he did it when I was born. Right after I was born, he was starting to, as you know, when I was born, good things happen. So anyway, he made his house. He made the house twice as big over a 40-year period of time. So he said to me that they took a section of the roof off, the old roof, so they can make a new roof. But the bathroom roof was exposed, but the main house, like the living room and the bedroom, had the roof on it. So they said, look, only for one day, when you use the bathroom, nobody could see you, but there's going to be no roof on it. So they were like, well, if it has to be that way, it has to be that way. So of course that night it rained and the bathroom was exposed with no roof. So my dad said he had to go take a piss and he went into the bathroom in the rain to take a piss in his own bathroom in the rain. And my mom said the next day it was still raining and she had to go pee. And she had to pee in the bathroom with no roof and it was raining. And then they said that next day when the weather was good, they started to put the roof back on. So they said we've been through a lot, with this house and going through things that people don't understand. God forbid that was now, the person would never live there. They would never go to the bathroom. Oh hell no, I'm too privileged and too fucking posh to do things like that. That's like living in the jungle. Like people now are so sensitive and so stupid that they will never sacrifice to do anything. They just have to be like, royalty and shit. Like they don't know what it is to live a ghetto life or simple life. They have too much and they take it for granted. And that's why a lot of bad things happen to certain people because they don't know what life is. You know, they never experienced things like that. But I never knew that. My dad and mom told me that story today. So, it's not a big deal, but it's like my dad said it wasn't a big deal because he still went in the bathroom anyway. He didn't give a shit because nobody could see him, because nobody's on in the sky looking down on him and watching him do whatever, right? But like, yeah, it's true. Like, people are ungrateful and like I'm still kind of pissed off at a lot of people here in Bermuda because when we had that hurricane, a lot of people lost power and didn't have power for a couple days. And within a week, everybody got restored. 29,000 people got restored with power, which is great, which is like a miracle, It was pretty fast. To be without power for a couple days is normal. A hurricane came here for fuck's sake. But these younger idiots think that they're so like, entitled to like have everything given to them. Oh, I have no power, I have no electricity, I have no internet, I have no cable. My life is ruined. I can't work, I can't sleep, oh my God. And I'm like, if you were in this world 40 years ago and you saw the hurricane we got back then and we didn't have power for almost 3 weeks, you would die. You would not live. You would be in a mental institution if you were back then. And that's why the older generation, like myself, over 40 and more, that's why we're tougher and we can handle things. And none of us are in some fucking mental institution or of our goddamn minds because we've lived a ghetto life. We've lived a bullshit life. You guys, these kids nowadays don't even know what it is to live a shitty life. They got everything given to them. And the only reason why you got a better life is because your parents and your grandparents set the trend for you to have a better life, you jackass. So if you wake up and realize you have a better life than your grandparents and your parents, you should be grateful. Because if it wasn't for us, you won't have the shit you have today. And that's what I wanted to write on Facebook when I saw all these idiots complaining. And I'm like, you people got a lot of nerve, like complaining about a couple days about electricity. Go get a fucking generator, like me. Live your life different, you moron. I can't stand the younger generation. I really can't. I'm starting to hate them because they're so ungrateful and they're so like they complain so much it's unreal. And you're complaining over nothing. You have way more than what we had 40 years ago. If I had what you had now, I'd be more of a genius than I am now. I'd have so much more. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't get like this generation of idiots that think that they have a shitty life. You don't have a shitty life. You have a great life. You have everything you can possibly need. You're just lazy. Thanks for the super chat, Jocelyn. I'm not gonna go on a rant no more. I'm good. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Okay. But I can't stand this generation of people. This Gen X weirdos, all these young 20-year-olds and shit. They have no morals and values. They don't care. They don't give a shit about nothing. And all they do is complain, and you got a better life than we had 40 years ago. Like, go get a fucking life. Talk to me about life. Talk to me about not having electricity for a couple of days. Try a couple of weeks. Yeah. Try living in Africa or some poor fucking country that don't have electricity and don't have shit, and they live off their land. Let me go put your ass out there for a week. You'll fucking die of anxiety when you see how people live their life, you moron. The hell up. You live in Bermuda, you live in one of the richest countries in the world, and you're complaining about electricity for a couple of days because you can't wash your dirty ass. Go get a generator. You live life so great, go get a generator. You smart ass people. You should have a generator at your home. You should have solar panels. You should have, technology so you don't have to complain. Stop spending money on those nice cars and those phones and your eyebrows and your eyelashes and all your fucking clothes, and spend money and invest it into a generator so you can have when things like this happen. That's what I want to say, but it don't make no sense. I'm not gonna waste. I say it on here, but I don't want to waste my energy typing it out and telling people about themselves, because it ain't gonna get me nowhere. It's just gonna I'm just gonna get a whole heap of backlash, and all the young people will say, "Oh well, if things are so bad back then, and then it's supposed to be way better now, so why isn't everything?" Well, go ask the people who hook up the electricity. That's why men invented generators, so we can, when we don't have power, we use a generator so we can live, with electricity. If it bothers you so much. See what I mean? Like, it just really makes me mad. It's made me mad. That's the only thing that's made me super mad this year, is listening and seeing. That's why I don't like going on social media, because when I see all those people complaining, I get mad. I don't even want to see. I just flick right across it. And I'm like, I ain't listening to this shit. I don't even want to read it because I'm going to get mad. And I don't want to react. And if you don't want to be in an island like Bermuda where there's hurricanes, then go move somewhere else. That's what I want to tell these people. Go move somewhere else. And then I had a few friends of mine tell me this week that they don't want to live here anymore because it's too expensive. And rent is high, this is that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, And I'm like, you ain't going nowhere. I'm saying in my mind, you ain't going nowhere. If you think moving to another country, when you've been living in Bermuda, if you were born and raised in Bermuda and you've been living here your whole life and you move to another country, it's never gonna be the same. And I told my parents today, look how many people left Bermuda and came crying back. You know why? Because there's not too many places in the world that you can make money like you can make in Bermuda. And if you go to another country or another place and you make money, you're still gonna have expensive bills. That money you make in that country is gonna be the equivalent to what you do here. It's no difference. And if you find a place that you make more money and you save more money and you don't pay that many bills, you call me and let me know, because I'll move there. You stupid ass. These people are so delusional that they have no clue what they're talking about. So you're going to leave one of the richest countries in the world where you make thousands of dollars and you can make a lot of money and better your life, and you can live decent, and spend less money if you don't live amongst your means, and then you're complaining about Bermuda? You know how many people would love to live here and you want to leave? Okay, well, go ahead. You're just going to leave more for me. That's how I look at it. You're going to leave more for me. Bye. I'll take you to the airport, idiot. Exactly, Virgo. It's expensive everywhere. I don't know anywhere in the world that ain't expensive. And if you're going to an inexpensive place, you're not going to make a lot of money. And if you do, please let me know. I would love to go there and see with my own eyes how you survive. It ain't gonna happen. Trust me. I know it ain't gonna happen. Okay, Jocelyn, what's ahead for you in Australia? Okay. At first, when you get there, things are gonna be difficult because obviously, you haven't been there. Um, it's gonna be new situations for you. New situations will arise. Things will be difficult because you're going to have to adapt to everything, and you're going to have to, you're going to be worried, concerned. You're going to be dealing with change, that you're going to have to change this, change that. It's going to be a big change for you, obviously, right? But because you are a mature individual and you attain your goals, you're an Aquarius, and you, as long as you're bold, courageous, and you use your personality to be dominant in the things you need be, then you'll be fine. The only thing I see here is when you get there, you're gonna deal with certain people, and moving to another country, you're gonna deal with people who are going to look at you and say, you're not from here, so yada yada yada, and they're gonna try to make your life a bit difficult, or they're gonna come across in a certain way where they're going to make you mad or make you feel like a certain way. So try not to let that get to you. Okay? You have to be mature, and you have to know one thing. You're going there to be with your daughter. You're going there to better your life. You're going there to attain your goals and needs, and just be courageous and have the courage to not entertain the idiots that say things to you or make you feel a certain way. You might deal with a man that is being an ass and might say certain things to you. I don't know if you know a man that's there. When you get there, you might deal with a man that treats you a certain way, or tries to manipulate you or make you feel different. But this will go away if you don't put yourself in that situation. You know what I mean? If you ignore ignorance, then you'll be fine. But like I said, when you get there, it might be difficult with the change, getting to adapt to the situations and things like that. But because you are a person that's okay, yeah. So if you might be dealing with this Brandon guy, he's an ass, and he's going to try and make life with you difficult. So, um, but just know that, just be mature about it, and just like ignore his ignorance and try not to allow yourself to get caught up in his bullshit, you know? That's the only difficult thing I see. But I feel like because you're of age and because you're mature, I feel like you're gonna adapt to it after a certain point in time. Like it's not gonna be easy when you first get there, because you're gonna see probably like a shit show with that guy or with certain things, and the best thing, my advice to you is to not get involved and just be there for your daughter, be there for your change of life, and just know that you can't change something unless Kelly wants to. Let me just check some more stuff here. Yeah, exactly. And that's the good thing. Hey Marley, hi. Yeah, I mean, I still see like the first month or two that you're there, Jocelyn, it's gonna be like you're gonna see like the delusionment between them, and you're gonna feel like, what the hell am I getting myself into? Why am I? But after you're there for like a month or two, I feel like things are gonna start to get better. But you're gonna feel like, you're gonna feel, kind of different. You're gonna feel weird, and that's normal because you're going to a place you haven't been. And you haven't been there. Lord knows if you haven't. I don't know if you've been there before, but if you haven't been there before and lived there, then it's going to be a serious like adaptation to get to where you need to get to. Um, you're gonna not have like a lot of friends there. It's gonna be different for you, but don't let it get you down, and don't let it make you feel like, don't let it be worse than what you think it is. I feel like things will get better as you're there for more time. I'll look a little bit further and see how it's going to be. But the first 2 months might be difficult, dealing with the change and adapting to a new life, and dealing with Kelly and Brandon. Okay, yeah, when you were younger, yeah. Yeah, see, like like after the third month you're there, you're going to like have more mother daughter time. You're going to find friendships with women that but you're still going to like feel like uncertain. And the thing is the warning here from spirit and from the cards is to not get involved unless Kelly involves you. You know what I mean? Because it'll mentally drain you. And just like try to, be in your own, uh try to like as fast as you can be there, adapt to being alone, and adapt to like creating your own circle without Kelly and Brandon, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like you will after 3 months. Like you'll find women that you can hang out with, hang out and friends and things like that. If you already have friends there, you might be linking up with them and being happier after the third month you're there. I feel like she is, but it's I'm getting by the end of by like October, she looks like she'll end the friendship with him, but she has to do it because he's not gonna end it. It looks like she has to end it. If she ends it, what's her sign? Is she also a air sign, like a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra? Because I got the Page of Swords here. It doesn't make a difference if she is, but I get uh, a woman that has put her guard up. Oh, Aries. Oh shit. Oh yeah. That's the 10 of Wands. Then that's what I got here. But yeah, if she's in Aries, that means she's hardcore. Then that's probably why you guys get along, because Aries and Aquarius usually get along, like the women. Yeah, I know Aries women are a pain in my ass, but um, the women are cool with each other. Yeah. Um, I feel like Brandon's gonna be very disappointed and he's gonna be unhappy and he's like gonna start. I don't know if he drinks, but he might like drink his sorrows away when she leaves him for good. So by October or by the end of October, I think she's gonna leave him for good. Because I got the Two of Cups reversed, which means the ending of a relationship. But she has to make it happen. It's all in her hands. Yeah, he drinks a lot, then yeah, that's probably the reason why she wants to get rid of him. Because I'm getting a guy here that drinks a lot and he can't like stop. So she's gonna tell him, look, if you can't stop, goodbye. So I feel like she's gonna end things in October because I get 10 here. So yeah. So by October, I think she's gonna say, fuck this, I'm done. And because she has you there, but aren't you going there in October? Right? You're going there in October, right? If I'm correct. I think I remember. I think you said you're going there in October. So yeah, by the time you get there, she's gonna get rid of him. Yeah, so that makes sense then. I just remember that you're going in there in October. So yeah, by October she's gonna get rid of him. And that's because you're going there. Probably. She probably wants to get rid of him. Because that's crazy. I got the Two of Cups reversed. And that means like divorce, breakup, you know, not feeling no love. And she's the Page of Swords, which is someone who like is, you know, if she feels like he's dangerous or he's not doing what he wants, they get rid of you. Like they cut you off. That's what the Page of Swords does. And I got the Ten of Wands here, which means that she's tired of feeling the pressure from him. She's tired of dealing with him. He's too much work to deal with. He says he's gonna resolve an issue and he doesn't. And if he drinks a lot, that's definitely probably one of the reasons I see here that he's gonna be bitter after she says, you know, goodbye and good riddance. So hopefully she does. If she's in Aries, that means that she's gonna like probably get rid of it. Yep. So that's what I got, Jocelyn. Looks like she will get rid of him before you get there, or shortly after that. Because number 10 is October or 10 days. So could be next month or in October. It doesn't look good. Looks like there's no love there. There's no like desire. There's no nothing there. Looks like she's fed up of him and ready to get rid of him. I think once she gets rid of him and you come there, she'll be happier and she'll feel safer because she has you. So, and sometimes you can pray all you want and you can do whatever you want. You can try and change somebody, but you can't change a person unless they want to change themselves. I've already explained that a million times in my life that nobody changes unless they want to. The only person that can change is you. I can't change nobody in here, and nobody can change me. You have to want to change and want to like get better. If you don't, then you're gonna stay the same or worse. And that's the problem with a lot of people. My sister tried to change that fucking idiot for 25 years and he never changed. He only changed for 2 weeks and he went right back to shit again. And now he's at the worst point of his life because he has nobody to tell him to change and to get his life better. His life is way worse now. And my sister's life is better because she chose to make her life better without him. And I told her that for the past 20 years to get rid of that idiot. And that's why I'm the way I am, because I'm not changing you. I don't want you to change for me. And I'm not gonna change for you. You gotta love me for who I am. And if I'm the right person for you, then there's no change. You're supposed to evolve, not change. You're supposed to evolve together. Nobody should be changing nobody, and nobody should want nobody to change for them. You gotta like make things better yourself. Well, I said that in so many words earlier about how the younger generation think that we didn't change, but we did. We changed as the generations goes on. And I know that you're a mother and you want the best for your daughter, but she has to make she has to make better decisions. You could raise a daughter or a son to be smart and to be like you and to make better decisions and to be a good person, but if that person is listening and doesn't hear you, then they're not going to change. They have to change on their own. They have to learn life. A mother and father, an uncle or whatever, we can't change what a child does. They have to want to change. They got to live and learn. They can, if they're smart, they'll take our advice and they'll change and they'll do what they have to do. But you can't do, you can't change nobody. You can't even change your own children. You can scold them and tell them what's right, but it's their decision to make the right decision. It's their choice to make a decision. So we all want our children or our nephews and nieces, because I don't have children, but I want my nephews to be the best versions of themselves. But if they disrespect me, then I'm gonna disrespect them back and tell them, look, let me fucking tell you something, you little pipsqueak. You don't know shit. And I have to say that I've argued with my 16-year-old nephew next door multiple times. And now we haven't spoke to each other for almost a week because I fucked him off and told him about himself. I told him, you're fucking nothing in this world. You're 16 years old. You're a little spoiled brat and you treat everybody like shit and you think you're just fucking God Almighty over here. I'll give you a reality check. Without me and your mother, you're fucking nothing. So shut the hell up and respect us, or I'm not gonna speak to you and you're gonna fucking feel the wrath of not having people on your side. Trust me, and that's not gonna be good for you. And if you live your life like that, you ain't gonna have no friends and no life, and you're gonna be a miserable prick your whole life. And he hasn't spoke to me since I fucked him off a week ago during the hurricane. And I don't care. I told him I would live in this house and I would not look at you and speak to you. It don't phase me one bit because I know that I haven't done anything wrong to you. You're the one who's done wrong. You're the one who's disrespecting your elders. You're the one who's being a dickhead. I don't give a fuck if your daddy left you. I did it. I don't care about your feelings. Fuck your feelings. That's how I feel. And I told my sister, I'm not putting up with that shit. I put up with her husband. I'm not gonna put up with his kids. Hell no. And one thing about me, people don't know me like that. And one thing, I will not speak to you ever again. It don't phase me one bit. You will not make me lose sleep. And everybody in this world should be the same way as me. Who cares? You want to disrespect me? Goodbye, good riddance. Don't talk to me no more. That's the best thing you could do for me is leave me alone because I don't want your negative ass around me. You're not going to disrespect me and get away with it. It's not going to happen. And without me, you're going to be an idiot because I'm the type of person that you want around you. I will help you. I will guide you. I will show you the right way and I'll do things for you. But if you disrespect me, I don't know you. And I don't care if you're my nephew, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my wife. I don't give a fuck who you are. You disrespect me, and that's not good. It's not going to be good for you. And that's how everybody should be. You can't let people get away with disrespecting us all the time. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to tell that person, look, I don't want you in my life. You're irritating. You're a piece of shit. You treat me like shit. I can't have that. But see, a lot of people don't have the balls to tell somebody that, but I do. And I feel no way about it because that's how I feel. Why should you disrespect me if I do everything for you? There's no reason to disrespect nobody, especially if I'm doing things for you, you know? And if you're 16, 17 years old talking to your uncle the way they do, then I ain't got no time for you. And if you're my child and you're talking to me like that, you'll see what it's like not having your daddy around. Because when you need me, you'll see. And I tell people all the time, you'll need me before I need you. And I know it's very harsh of what I say, but it's the reality of life. And that's how I live my life. And that's why I don't have too many people close to me, because when I get close to somebody, they disrespect me for some ungodly reason I don't understand. So I can't deal with that. No problem, Jocelyn. You know, I feel like, you're a good mom, and I'm sure you raised your daughter very well, but it's up to her to make her decision. She's a grown woman. And, a lot of people get involved with people like yourself. You even said that you had a narcissistic husband. You had to get rid of him. Everybody in here, a lot of people who come in this room are divorced, separated, and single. There's not very many people that come in here and are married and have a great life, because if they're not in here, it's because their life is fine and they're adapting to their life, and they don't need a psychic, and they don't need to be in here, right? But most people that come in here have lived the lives that we've all lived the same life. A lot of people have been divorced. A lot of people are separated. A lot of people left the person. A lot of people, are recovering, healing, and they want other people that have the same experiences to go through the same things. You see what I'm saying? So it's not always it's not going to be a perfect life. And people have to understand that we can't force people to do things. They have to live and learn. My parents told me plenty of times, don't do this, don't do that, and I'm like, I ain't worried about you. I'm gonna do it the fuck I want. And sometimes I got myself in trouble. You know. Jonathan says we're single, damaged, and lost. Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't say I'm single and very happy. Put it that way, because when I'm with someone, uh, usually it's a wrong choice that I make to be with somebody, and I'm just the type of person I'd rather be happy without a relationship, because when I'm in a relationship, I feel like I'm always doing more than I'm supposed to, and I don't want to do that, because that's not a relationship. That's a fucking job. I shouldn't have to go overboard to make a woman happy. What about her? Are you gonna make me happy? Are you gonna do the same that I do for you? Probably fucking not. Because everybody's programmed to disrespect people, and I'm not. I don't want that. So I'd rather be happy and single and fuck everybody who don't like it. You know. And I'm sick and tired of everybody putting a label on people like us, like people that are single and happy. They let us be. I don't want you to set me up with somebody. I don't want you to be, I don't want your sister. I don't want your fucking mom. I don't want a relationship. If I want one, I'll go find one. Okay. I don't want you to set me up with your grandma. I don't want you to set me up with your cousin. Just leave me the fucking alone. If I want a relationship, I'll go get one. Okay. In the meantime, I'm very happy being single and saving my money, working, and being with my family. Okay? That's it. If I meet someone great, you're all invited to the wedding, and I'm gonna have a big fucking cake, and you're all gonna get a piece. Okay? I promise. Hey Hermana, how you doing? Hey Yvette. Hey Jonathan. Marty's in the house. Justin's here. Virgo, I think, is still here. Yeah, Hermana, you can set me up with an arranged marriage. There you go. You know, I could have been done that a long time ago. A lot of men here in Bermuda, they get hooked up with these Filipino ladies, because we have a lot of Filipino ladies here that come to be cleaners, and they get like bottom of the barrel jobs, unfortunately. And a lot of Bermudian guys my age, they will get with those Filipino ladies because they want a man and they want to stay here in Bermuda because they don't want to go back to the Philippines because it's a place that they want to get out of and want to be in a place like here. Not everybody's like that, but there's a lot of people here like that. And they always say to me, "Yo, Mark, go get yourself a Filipino lady." I'm like, no, no, I don't want no lady. I'm perfectly fine with myself. I said my mother and my sister drive me fucking nuts. So I don't need a woman. And my dog's a woman too. So my dog's is a female and she drives me up the fucking wall too. And all my friends are females and they drive me nuts. So why the fuck do I need a relationship with a woman? Hell no. It's bad enough dealing with everybody that's a woman. Fuck. Oh, hey, Yvette, it's your birthday? Oh, cool. It's my godmom's birthday today, too. 28. Happy birthday, sweetheart. You sat in the park and had a simple picnic. Yeah, see, that's a good birthday. That's a good birthday. But to the regular woman, they want, some D, some Louis Vuitton, dinner, lobster. I can't handle that shit. Woman, I'm taking you McDonald's, shut your mouth. Nah, I'm just teasing. Yeah, I can't be set up. My sister used to set me up with all her hoe friends. And I used to tell my sister, look, your friends are hoes. No, she's a nice girl. She's cool. I'm like, okay. My sister, she had a bad habit. She's always trying to set me up with someone. I'm like, look, leave me alone, woman. I don't want her to set up. Look what happened with you. Yeah? She's like, oh, fuck you. I was like, look, you don't have good taste and just leave me alone. I'm happy single. You'll figure it out. And look, she tells me now that she's happy single. I said, I told you, single life is a good life. Don't listen to people who say get married and all that shit. It's a hoax. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. I'll never forget one of my best friends got married. And I was outside the church. Before he went in the church to get married, all the guys were outside taking pictures. And a guy drove by and he said, don't do it. Hey, we laughed so much. And I was like, hey, bro, that's a sign right there. That guy shot it out. Don't do it, man. But he's still married to his wife. And they're a great couple and they're great role models for their kids. But yeah, I never forget that day. It was so hilarious. All you heard was, don't do it. But in his case, he's still married and has been married for years now. And he's got a beautiful wife and beautiful kids. He's got a good life. He's a good guy. He's one of the good ones. So yeah. Not the Cheesecake Factory. Well, I could take her to the Cheesecake Factory because I like it. But, I have to see the first date she might get McDonald's. And then the second date, I'll take her to Cheesecake Factory, Jonathan. And then the third date, we'll see how it goes. I might cook for her and make her realize that she has a real man. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Marley. I was just saying earlier that it's the best feeling in the world. Today was so much better knowing that Mercury retrograde is over. Mercury retrograde is like a woman. I love you, ladies. You guys are different. I'm just referring to the crazy women out there. Virgo, you said, may I have a message, please? Yeah, I'll think about it. Yeah, okay, you can have one. What type of message do you want? Text message, email message? Yeah, Mercury is yeah, I agree. Fucking retrograde. Motherfucking retrograde. And we got another retrograde coming in November and December. So that's still a couple months away. So leave me alone, Mercury retrograde. Go away. And Pluto went back into Capricorn and left me alone. So all the Aquariuses are gonna have a break because that shit drove between Pluto and Aquarius and fucking retrograde and full moon in Aquarius. It drove me fucking nuts the last couple weeks. Between the people in my life and the hurricane, it drove me nuts. All right, you want an oracle message? All right, let me see what I got here. All right, I'll give you a message, angel oracle message. See, this woman, she's praying for you right now. Somebody's praying for you. I'm telling you, Marley, it's true. I agree with you. I'm blaming all my problems on Mercury retrograde. That's what I did. That's why today I'm not talking about no problems, because there ain't none. It went direct. I'm glad you guys like talking shit. You know, it makes the night go by. Damn retrograde. Okay, so Virgo, you got angelic protection, not sexual protection, angelic protection. Get your mind out of the gutter. You blame nobody in your life, then blame Mercury retrograde. That's all. All right, Virgo, this is your card. And it says angelic protection. And it says, you are protected. The worst is now behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that you have been facing. The past has gone, and your angel guides encourage you to let go. And if traumatic or painful memories have revisited you recently, just know that there are opportunities to recognize how far you have come, and acknowledge how much healing has taken place in your life. When you have reflected on these shifts, like we were talking earlier, leave the past behind and move forward. The present is only a gift if you are able to receive it. If you are facing the unknown at this time, know that your angel guide will show you the way and the many steps that you will be surrounded by a spiritual force field that will protect you at all levels to move forward. There you go. So the angels and spirit are protecting you and making sure you don't get no more bullshit. That's a fitting card for Mercury retrograde ending. So there you go. Protect. You know how they say protect this person at all costs. See, look, they said protect Virgo at all costs. Leave her alone. Protect her. They're trying to get her. All these people be trying to zap your ass all the time. You be like, look at Virgo. Yeah, woman. Always smiling. They be wondering why. Just tell them Mark and Mark's tarot. That's all you gotta tell them. That's what makes you smile. Anybody else want a message? Let me know. I'll give you one. If you don't, we can continue to talk shit. It's cool. I got a fucking eyelash in my eye now. I don't know how women love eyelashes. I hate mine. Sometimes I want to shave them off because they get in my damn eye all the time. I think I got it out. Whew. Whew. Okay, it's out. I can see now. Fucking eyelashes. All these women be gluing eyelashes to their fucking previous eyelashes. Me, I want to get rid of them. You can have them. I'll cut them off and you can glue them on you. You be looking sexy as fuck. Naturally curled eyelashes. Like Baby Bop from Barney Show, the purple dinosaur. There you go. They be looking like Snuffleupagus. You know Snuffleupagus? That's what I always used to tell them. Snuffleupagus had them ridiculous eyelashes. The top ones came down, they didn't even curl. The top ones came down and the other ones came down the damn cheek. They be looking like Snuffleupagus. Only people that know Snuffleupagus is from way back, Sesame Street. That's what they be really looking like. Peel them? Oh yeah. I'll peel them all right. I need to get one of those, what's it called? An eyelash curler? I need to get an eyelash curler. Them chicks, they put that thing on their eyelash and they curl it up like it's like a machine or whatever. I gotta do that with mine so it gets out of my eyes. See, now that I'm older, I get white eyelashes. And sometimes like I'm looking and I can see the white eyelash in my eyesight, and I get my sister to pluck it because I can't do it, right? So I got my sister to pluck the eyelash for me. Yeah, I know this. I used to know this chick that I used to be cool with. And one day I saw her do it. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? She said, there's an eyelash curler. Like some red, stupid thing. She put on her eyes. She was like, and then next thing you know, her eyelashes were curly. I'm like, fuck, I don't even need that shit. Mine have curled up already. My eyelashes get me in trouble. First thing a woman says, oh my God, you got such nice eyelashes. I wish I had those. Your eyelashes is naturally curled. I say, yeah. If only you knew what these eyelashes do. They aggravate the piss out of me. You don't want them. And then don't even talk about when a white one comes. It gets in the way of your eyesight. My sister plucked a eyelash like a couple months ago. It was like an inch long. And it was curled. It went like this. It was like it was doing cursive writing. She's like, how the hell did this thing get so big? I said, I don't know. Must be fertilizer or some shit. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm telling you, my eyelashes are crazy. See that, Marley? I got it all. It's not easy. It's not easy being me, you know. Like these damn eyelashes. And, you know, as you get older, you get these white hairs. Legend has long eyelashes. Yeah, my nephew also has. I live in Bermuda, not Bahamas. Bermuda. Yeah, I have white. I have white eyelashes that come up. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I'm not lying. I'm like I know I joke a lot, but I'm being serious. Yeah, living in Bermuda is great, except for hurricanes. That's the only thing that I don't like living here is we get hurricanes from time to time, and it's very annoying. Yeah, you never heard of a white eyelash? Well, ask my sister. She'll tell you. I get sometimes they're silver or white, and it's like long. And she's like, "Oh my God, you got a silver eyelash or a white eyelash?" Yeah, I'm dead serious. Yeah, the black hole of the ships and planes. So don't come here by ship and plane. You gotta swim. You'll be all right. Come here on one of those unicorn lilas and just drift over here. You'll be good. Nah, that shit's been gone now. That's all those things are gone now. Hey, Lucky, how you doing? Yeah, whatever you haven't heard of, Justin, I can tell you it's true. Oh shit. Yep. I never did have there's white eyelashes until recently, Getting them gray hairs getting old. So my eyelashes said, look, we got it. But you know what? I don't get like white eyebrow hairs, but I get white eyelashes from now every now and then. You're looking for work? Well, if you want a job, you can clean my apartment, clean my car. I can get you some work around here if you want. Get on the next plane. I'll employ you for a couple weeks. I got a lot of things to clean. You know, I'll give you gloves. I'll give you all the cleaning stuff. You just clean everything for me. You know? Yeah, my ex. Yeah. She my damn ex. I don't know. Yeah, she's an expert in eyelashes. She had, business company. She had all sizes. I heard you were her biggest client, you know. Can I cook? Yes, of course. I'm a chef. Chef Marky. Lobster, steak, barbecue, casseroles, fish. I'm the guy. Yeah. Chef Marky. Lobster seasons next week. Next week I'll be chopping on a lobster. I'll show you guys. Yeah, I cook it up. Thanks to my mom and a few people that have taught me. Thanks to YouTube, sometimes if I need to know certain things. All expenses, plane, airport. Yeah, I can do that. As long as you do your part when you get here. Yeah, makeup's bad for you. Yeah. See, lobster and a cleaning lady. What else can you wish for? See, Lucky don't. Lucky doesn't want the job. See, I'm trying to give her a job, but she don't want a damn job. That's all I need is somebody to wash my dishes when I cook. Because when I cook, I'm tired. I don't want to wash no damn just dishes. And I need my dishes washed every day. I need my clothes washed. I need like a housemaid, and I'll do the rest. I'll bring home the moolah, and I'll cook the food. All you gotta do is wash my dishes. You ain't gotta wash me or nothing like that. I can do that myself. If you want to, then we can add that, to the situation. But yeah, I'll cook for you guys. I wish I could. I always joke about having a private jet and coming to get you guys, and we all have dinner. We all cook our favorite meal for each other. But that's in our next life when we're billionaires. Yeah, bring the loop. Yep, I wish. Yeah, she could soak me up. That's cool. I'll make her use gloves the first time, and after that, I'll be all good. It's the retrograde is definitely over. See, everybody's back to normal now. Everybody's talking shit. Everybody's back to normal now. See, but yes, in a perfect world, that's probably what's gonna happen. Yes, I know, Lucky. You're already in the future. See, yeah. Here it's 12:57 a.m. As I go sleep, you're already starting your day. You know, what a wonderful world we live in. Where Jonathan is, it's 6 o'clock. Uh, right here, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Jocelyn's 4 p.m. there. She's already way ahead of all of us in New Zealand. See, We're all in different places. Isn't that crazy? See how life is? And people complain. See? Yeah, it's Thursday now here, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy. Here I am again. Yeah, it is. It is nuts. It's everybody's in different places. Yeah, it is. It's cool. I like, listening to that because it makes you realize how big the world is and how many different places and different time zones we're all in. You guys are seeing the sun rise and we just saw the sunset and we're about to go to sleep and you guys are already starting your day. And when we start our day, you're going to sleep. Everybody's in a different place, in a different location, and different time zone. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy, but it's cool. You know. Yes, Ilda's, still going through the day. She says, "You guys go ahead. I'll catch up." Right, Hermana? He said, "I'm patient. I'll wait. I'll wait for tomorrow." Yeah, it is a crazy world, but I don't blame the world. I blame the people in it. The world is crazy because of people, but the world is a beautiful place. The world is great. I love the world. I love living in this world. I just don't like the people in it. That's the difference. The people in the world now are fucking idiots, crazy ass people that I don't want nothing to do with, except for you guys. You guys are good. You guys are good. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? But yeah, it's cool how we're all in different time zones and different places. As long as we're all happy and we're all good and healthy, then I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, it happens sometimes, Miss Bikini. We don't get notifications, or sometimes we don't see them until like an hour later. It happens. I get more notifications on my phone than I get on my computer. So if I'm not on my phone, then I'm not gonna know somebody's on. If I'm like sitting here surfing the web, it won't even give me no notifications. It's bullshit. It's annoying. And some people it's reversed, you know? Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, exactly, Hermana. You can have that arranged marriage. I know all I want is cake, you know. See, Marley said she's trying her cousin's trying to set her up. Yeah, Marley's like, no, 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 no. When you actually adapt to a good single life, you kind of don't even want to get hooked up anymore. You're like, nah, I'm good. You know. Ads are very annoying. YouTube asked me yesterday, uh, how do you feel about the ads? And I put very disappointed. And they still put ads on my shit. Yeah, there you go, Jonathan. That's the best way. Single with benefits. I agree, bro. You got it. You got it down. You got it down. You know what time it is. I can't stand ads. Oh my god, they drive me nuts. It's one thing I can't stand is ads. Especially when you're looking at something important. and all of a sudden the ad shows up. And I live here in Bermuda, so I get the Bermuda ads, and they're even more annoying. Because usually it's like ads of shit that I don't even care about and don't even would never buy or never go and deal with. We have a new internet provider here called Paradise Mobile, and their ad comes up every single time I go on YouTube. Every single time. As soon as I click a thing, it comes up. It's Paradise Mobile. Nah, 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 nah. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't use Paradise Mobile, and go fuck yourself. Leave me alone. I don't give a shit about your damn internet. I got my own. And it's the dumbest thing ever. Like, it's like the dumbest ad and the dumbest like commercial ad I've ever seen in my life. You got a woman talking to a guy, and she's like, "You need to get Paradise Mobile because it's free data and blah blah blah. I pay a limited amount of money and blah blah blah." And the guy's like this, holding his phone, and he's got like painted fingernails. And I'm like, I'm definitely not getting no Paradise Mobile if you got guys out there in commercials painting his fingernails. Something fucking wrong with you. I said, I definitely ain't getting no Paradise Mobile if you got a guy in your commercial with a fucking painted fingernails. No, 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 no. I won't be getting to your company. Hell no. You're painting your fingernails, something fucking wrong with you. Leave me alone. So if you want to know, I was not satisfied with your ad or the people in it. Thank God I don't know him in real life. Yeah. Every country has like their own ads and stuff. It's kind of annoying. If it's a good ad, then yeah. And then there's another ad that comes on. It's a woman um like she's got her legs shown, and she's got like a skimpy like dress on, and she's got her phone in her hand, and she looks into the camera and she says, "Oh, you men out there, um, you need to know that all women want you to flirt with them. All women want you to be all over them. We really want you to do so." And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I need to look at this shit, at this hoe talking about, yes, I want a woman, I won't flirt with you if you was the last woman on earth. You ain't got nothing for me. Shut the hell up. I make fun of those ads. They're so dumb. It's like the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I'm like, no thanks. Not all women want you to flirt with them. What the hell are you talking about, woman? Anybody flirting with you, that's why you're on here. Yeah, that's a little different, Miss Bikini. If it's beneficial and something that I like or something that I approve of, then I'll let it run and whatever. But you know, yeah, Jonathan, I don't blame you. I think I'm gonna end up doing. Yeah, ads want to seduce you. You're right, and they're annoying. Because if you're watching something important and it's live, and then an ad pops up, like it's annoying because you're like, I just missed a part of what I was watching because you wanted to show your stupid ad on here. Like, I understand that the ads pay the bills, and but YouTube makes enough money. They don't need those ads. You know, they make enough money. They're good. That's why it should be like, see how I have my live on subscribers mode. So if you're subscribed to me, you can talk in here. If not, you can't. And that's the way it should be. So they should also have an option of, when you go on YouTube, say no ads, like have a thing where it says, I don't want no damn ads. But they want you to pay for that shit. I'm like, I shouldn't have to pay for that shit. It should be an option. You know? Oh, definitely. The Flamingo Express pops up all the time. Damn flamingos be everywhere. Stefani, I got your donation. You can ask your question when you want. How you doing, sweetheart? You good? There you are. But that's how it goes, though. Those ads drive me nuts. That's why I like going on. Even Facebook, they have all those ads. Like, and I'm like, why do these people have all these things on there? I don't want none of this shit on my feed. That's why I like TikTok, because TikTok don't have no ads. As you're going through it, it don't have no ads. It just has all like pure videos and cool shit. That's the only app I really like. I love TikTok. It's got pure funny shit on there, and it's nice. You just keep going. You don't have to go through no ads or anything. It's beautiful. I'm hooked on TikTok some nights and some days. I just start watching all these funny ass videos and shit, and I'll be laughing like crazy. Before I came on here, I was watching some TikTok videos. Like they were showing like all these older like wrestling clips, and I used to like wrestling a lot. And they showed like all the old matches, like clips from it and stuff. I was all like, oh yeah, I remember this. So that's pretty cool. I like all that type of stuff. And there's a lot of psychics on there. I like to watch them and see what they're up to. All right, Stefani, what's next in love? You're single. Yes, join the singles club. Everyone in here is pretty much single. Single and ready to mingle. Or like some people say, single like a Pringle. I didn't know Pringles, dated each other. It's all good. Yeah, I'm a VIP member. I'm the president of the singles club. I try to convince people to stay single. Wow. Yeah, Justin's the CEO, see? Yeah, there you go, Jonathan. Happy and single with a box of Pringles. And Miss Bikini says she's not going to be a widow. She's going to be a widow. All right, so Stefani, I don't really see no love coming up for you in between now and the end of the year. So for the next 4 months, September, October, November, December, it doesn't look like I don't see any like love relationship or anybody coming towards you in love. I see you being single, alone. I feel like I feel like people that you meet in general that you would want a relationship with or try to have a relationship, you're gonna have difficulties in understanding them or dealing with them or like looking at them as potential suitors, but not really. You're just gonna be like kind of to yourself. Um, and I also feel like you're the type of person that you have to really know somebody to work with them or to be with them. So your inability to work with others will kick in, and you'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna just stay single. I just ain't got no time for this shit. I feel like the people that you deal with are selfish and not understanding. I get a lot of misunderstandings from you and people that you deal with. Just try not to let this cause any anxiety or any worry or any concern. So, sometimes when we can't find nobody or we want a relationship, we feel like it's us or we feel like it's got to be me. Like, don't say that to yourself. Um, at the end of the day, self-love is the best love. But between now and the end of the year, I don't really see any type of valued relationships or friendships with anyone. I feel like the people that you meet from now until the end of the year are not like potential suitors. They're just people that, you know, are not marriage material or love material. They're just material. So let me just check something for you real quick. I feel like you're gonna date somebody like briefly, but this person can only offer you a small amount of like this person you can like be friends with them and like they might ask you out to go on a date. I feel like you might get asked out on a date, soon, or you might have someone that says, "Hey, let's go out on a date, or let's go for a coffee, or let's go wherever." I feel like somebody's gonna offer you that, and but I feel like this person is like this person's been through like bad relationships, so they think that every woman is bad, and they think that everything is bad, and they're kind of negative, even though they're trustworthy. They're just they come across negative, and they look at you as a new interest, but they're still overcoming their divorce or their past relationships or past resentments. So this person I feel will talk a lot about the past and their ex and how much they hate them and they want them to fall off a fucking building or something. And I just think that you are the type of woman that's, secure. You have everything, you're independent, you have everything you need. So this person might feel a little intimidated of you because they don't have what you have, the same bullshit, just different day. But I do feel like from now to the end of the year, you're gonna get asked out on a date and you might go on a date, but then you start to realize that this person isn't really, it isn't really going anywhere. So you just remain friends and just chill. That's pretty much all I see. I don't get, wedding bells or wedding cake, unfortunately, because I really would love to come to your wedding and eat some cake. I always tell everybody that. So we'll have to put that on hold for now. But in the meantime, you can always have me, as your online BF president of the Singles Club. I'm always here for everybody's needs and wants. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'd rather not deal with them either. But it looks like you're gonna get asked out on a date, or the person will say, hey, you want to go out. But then after listening to them for a little bit and dealing with them, you'd be like, yeah, I'm good, bro. You know. Wish I had better news for you, but I just don't see like anything serious. But that's a good thing. You just keep working on yourself. You know, that's all. There you go. It is what it is. It is what it is. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, like I said, you can always loving yourself is better than what anybody else can love you. And we love you. Marky loves you. I know you love me. So we can just, show love in here to each other, and we'll leave all the fuck boys alone. You know? One day we're all gonna come in here maybe and say, hey, look, we found somebody decent. And usually that's what happens. That's where everybody goes. Sometimes, I read for people and they're like, I want love, and then, they end up finding somebody and they don't know me anymore. Or they'll come in here and be like, hey Mark, I found a man. I'm like, oh nice, that's nice. I wish you the best. Yeah, we got oh yeah, cool. Happy for you. Next thing you know, I never see him ever again. Then comes the next single person. So, I guess we're all in line. We'll get there. Yeah, the flamingos love me, that's for sure. They make all that noise, standing on one leg. Oda, I saw you donated. Thanks. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. I'll give you a Flamingo Express reading. No problem, of your choice. Yeah, when nobody loves us, we can always love ourselves, and that's the best love ever. But yeah, at least it looks like you'll get a date, Stefani. Looks like you'll get a date. Oh yeah, definitely. I got my cake in here too. Let's just see what comes up. Okay, a flamingo leaf. I mean, flamingo leaf. A flamingo uh feather. Instead of leaf. I've been seeing so many leaves lately. That's why I said it. Yes, every day I'm shopping it. Yeah, flamingo cake. Now we're talking. That sounds good. I like the pink icing. Well, self care all depends on you. You know what I mean, Miss Bikini? It's going through what you've gone through, you can always, find the self care and the self love. It's all up to you. You have to like make it happen. You got to do it yourself. I can't do it for you, but I'll encourage you to do so. Yes. Hey, Ali, how you doing? Well, if they understand, then you do what you have to do. You grieve how you want. Everybody in here has told you that. You just grieve the way you want. Only you know how you want to grieve, you know? And we respect that. The main thing and my advice to you is to always know that spirit's always there for you. That's their new life. Their new life is still with you, but in a spiritual form. That's the best part of it all. All right, Hermana, let me see what I got for you. Oh, already? It's been 3 years already? Holy shit. Man, time flies. Yeah. That's how you gotta look at it. You gotta look at the dead and the spirit as they're still there. And when you acknowledge them like that, like how you acknowledge them on your anniversary or their anniversary of their deaths, they appreciate that more than you ever realize. Even though like you might not hear them say it, or like you might not think they know, or they do. They know, trust me, they know. I can reassure you that they love that part of us, you know. They love that part of you. They want you to know that hey, when you acknowledge me, that means the world to me. And if you do it genuinely, in a genuine way, and they know you're doing it not just for recognition, but because you actually care and you love them and you miss them, it makes life even more worth living. But you have to understand that deep down inside. I can tell you that, but it's up to you to really understand it. But I can assure you that they do care about you recognizing them. Like yesterday was my, well, I can say yesterday now, but uh yesterday was my auntie's birthday, and I recognized her. I said happy birthday to her in spirit, and I'm she's my favorite auntie and my godmother, so I know she made my day special today because it was her birthday. That's why I didn't have no issues today. You know? All right, so Hermana, what I got here is you have free will. You're very self reliant. You have a lot of skill. be spontaneous, have the willpower, the confidence. I feel like if you want to sell things, or um, if you want to sell things, people know that what you sell is real, what you sell is legit. Use your ingenuity and try. People are going to think that you're going to trick them or deceive them, but it's just their perception of you, right? But if you really have to do that to somebody, then you will. So people look at you as that double-edged sword, that you fuck around and you're gonna find out. So people know that you have everything you need and everything you want, and they know that you're very good at what you do. So this causes some people around you to feel jealous, or not to make the same mistakes, or they might get vulnerable around you or act vulnerable and suspicious. So some people around you might actually um, be kind to you, or over kind and generous, to try and get something out of you, you know? So be aware of that. So uh you got to be very aware of like the people around you, especially men. I get two guys here. I actually got three altogether, but it's definitely a male presence that is trying to see what you're about. They might be trying to see what you're about, who you're with, what you're doing. So this person is like a stalker, or like a person who's trying to get up in your business. So like I don't see nothing like seriously bad, but I see like this guy is like trying to find out what you're up to and what you're doing. So I feel like they're gonna try and find information on you, trying to see if you're legit, or like what you're up to, who you're with. So be aware that this person is going to try to find out things about you. But at the same time, because you are um, self-reliant and self-confident, and certain things, you'll be fine. But this person wants to find out about you. Like they want to find out, you know, uh, whether or not you're in a relationship, or they want to know like what you're about, if they could trust you, if they can be around you, if they want to know where you are, where you work, what you do for a living. So you might get a pokey person come around you and ask you if this person already exists, and they're always trying to get in your business or trying to find out things about you, and they're gonna like keep going to try and find things out about you. But this person is like, I feel like this person is talking to another man about you that knows you, and the person's like, oh yeah, she's not, she don't do that, or yeah, she's not with anybody, or she doesn't go do that, or whatever. Like somebody might be being kind enough to have your back as well, but there is like I feel like this person is younger than you, so they're like, like I don't see like no this person doing any harm, but I just think that they're like, being nosy and trying to find out what you're doing. Could be somebody like that's you're competing with, or somebody that is around you and like saying, well, how does this woman do this, or how does this woman live, or what she's up to, like, where who she's with, or like how you keep to yourself and people want to find out about you because you never talk about yourself. Like you could be dealing with somebody like that in the near future, or you could be dealing with somebody right now like that. You might have to tie him up to a tree. Yeah, that's probably like, how people like are like want to find out about somebody because that person never says anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like this person, okay, Ali, I feel like this person like could be somebody that you might have been involved with at one point. I don't know if you have any crazy exes out there, but this could be like a person that you once was involved with, wanting to find out what you're doing now. Or this could be like a person who you don't give the time of day to, that still wants to like try to be involved with you and try to find out if you're involved with somebody. Like this person's confused on what you're up to and what you're doing. Like it's bothering them because they can't find information on you. So this could be like a crazy ex from the past, or this could be somebody that you rejected that wants to find out, something about you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, Stefani, if you want to, yeah. I just gotta answer Ali after this, and I can get to you after Ali. I wonder if it's a dude I had a crush. He was my roommate. I can check. Hmm. I feel like it is. Yeah. Yep. Like because they didn't get no love from you or no like nothing from you. Like that's um that's what I got, Yoda. Like, like because he didn't get nothing from you, he's trying to find out where you're working, what you're doing. Like he's obsessed with trying to find out where you're working or what you're doing. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, I got the same thing. King of Pentacles reversed again. I got the same guy twice, so it's definitely him. So yeah, looks like he's like still obsessed and still like thinking about you or wanting to know what you're up to. Yeah, so maybe he might call you, he might contact you, or he might just be trying to find information about you. Yeah, he must be looking. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's a guy that the way the cards are is it's a guy that's trying to find out information about you, and he might be asking another guy about you. So if you have a mutual male friend, he might be asking this guy, saying, "Hey, you know what Ilda's doing? You know where she is by any chance? I need to contact her, or I need to find out where she is, or I need to like talk to her about something." So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Some guy, this guy, it's him, but he might be asking somebody else about you. So just be wary of it. Obviously, you can just tell him to go fuck himself or whatever. He can go away, or you can give him a karate chop. You can tell him, look, don't get too close, buddy. I'll drop you. Well, there you go. That just confirmed it. You know. There you go. See, if you've been getting weird texts from weird numbers, then it's probably him trying to figure out, if you'll answer him, if you'll say something. So there you go. That's him. We solved the mystery, the Flamingo investigation. All right, Ali, you can go ahead and ask your question, and then after Ali, I have Stefani again. We have the Flamingo Express investigation on the case. Don't worry. We got everything under control. You're welcome, Hermana, anytime. You be all right. You be fine. I don't see nothing like outrageous. I'm just getting like, some bullshit here and there. Hey, Oscar, how you doing? Oh, cool. From Israel. Oh, cool. You're watching from your army base. Nice. Israel. I would love to go to Israel. That's cool. Yeah. COVID still exists? Shit. People are still on that COVID tip. Yeah. I know what's wrong with these people. Yes, Israel. Free Israel. All right, let's see. All right. Yeah, I feel like he has it, but he's not like that bad. You know what I mean? Like some people get COVID, but they don't get like super sick or whatever. I feel like he has it, but he doesn't like feel the symptoms. Like he's okay. He's like, doesn't have it bad. Hey Ruth, how you doing, sweetie? You all right? Yeah, I still think that I still see that he'll see the kids. You know, he's still gonna see the kids on this weekend. Yeah, I don't think like I don't think like he has like, I think he has COVID, but like it's not, death defying or anything like that. It's something that, the kids will be fine. If he does see the kids, I don't get like nothing drastic here. I still see that he'll see the kids and he's fine. So I'm getting like, even if he sees the kids, they'll be okay. I don't get nothing bad here, Ali. I got all good cards, to be honest. I didn't get nothing bad here. All I get is like some inconsistency, that's all. Like he might be just saying things to make things inconsistent and annoying, you know what I mean? So like I said, it's up to you whether or not you allow them to go there. At the end of the day, it's still your choice. Right, exactly. So I would say that he does have it, but it's not like nothing serious. It's just regular shit. But I do get inconsistency around him, and he might be like, "Oh well, can I see him just on Sunday or whatever, or maybe I'll take a test or blah blah blah, whatever." Yeah, right, exactly. I see an inconsistency, but either way, if he does, he nothing will happen to the kids or like anything like that. Like I don't get no bad stuff. I just get him being inconsistent. But even if they hang out with him at his home, I don't get no, I got like 4 or 1, so that tells me that everything will be okay. Yeah. I don't get anything bad. So to reassure you, he'll be okay. Yeah, duh. I would say tell him to take a test and screenshot it to show that he's, negative or whatever. Yeah. That's what I would make him do. And tell him hold it up next to him like this. So that way it's not bullshit. I'd make him do it. Hell yeah. I would do it. Take a test and put it up to your face so I can see it. Make sure you're not bullshit. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Stefani, you can ask your question when you're ready. But yeah, I don't get nothing bad though, Ali. Even if he does see the kids on the weekend, they're not gonna get COVID and they're not gonna get like anything bad. Because he really doesn't. He has it, but it's not like a big deal. Yeah. Because one thing about stupid COVID is you either get it and don't realize you have it and you're okay and you don't give it to nobody else, or you get it and then you don't you test on you're not testing for like the like in a couple of days. And some people feel perfectly fine, but they're still tested with COVID. So I think it's all bullshit, to be honest. But it's really up to you to make that final decision. But from what the cards say, it's nothing bad. Nah, I don't. Well, the new COVID's in people's minds. You know, I don't believe none of that shit, Jonathan. I don't care about COVID. Ain't none of this whole bullshit. People get sick all the time. It's just It's just bullshit to me. I really don't. I don't even entertain COVID shit anymore. People say they have it, but all it is you're getting sick like everybody else. It's a cold. Like, who cares? Yeah, monkeypox has been out for years. They've been talking about that shit for years. I've always heard monkeypox. People have been talking about that shit forever. Just like chicken pox and everything else. People get sick all the time. You know? I'm sick of people. That's what I'm sick of. That's the only time I'm sick of everybody acting like a bunch of damn 3-year-olds, crying about getting sick. Man, just drink orange juice and shut up. That's all you gotta do and you'll be fine. I've been drinking orange juice every day for the past year and I haven't got sick. I've been perfectly fine. And water, orange juice, washing my hands, just, doing normal shit. And I've been perfectly fine. Yeah, I just eat cake and eat lobsters and eat all sorts of things and I'm fine. I'm just mentally drained from stupidity from people. Yeah, mental pox, doc pox, fuck pox. Yeah, no bleach. To be honest, all you gotta do is believe in God and you'll be fine. But people don't understand that. That's what I tell everybody. God is my vaccine. I didn't get it. God is my vaccine. God is my insurance. God is my everything. Spirit is there for me. Why should I worry about anything? And if you think the same way, then you're going to have the same outcome. It's that simple. But that's too hard for people to understand. Because all you do is worry, bitch, moan, and complain about life. So then the universe says, you want to be a little bitch and complain? Well, here you go, look. Here's monkeypox, dumbass pox. Here's some mental anxiety. Here's COVID. Here's everything else. Because you deserve nothing more than to suffer from these things. And that's exactly how life works, whether you believe it or not. So if you stay positive, you stay clear of all the bullshit. If you're negative, you draw in all that shit. Simple. Believe me or not, that's how it works. Exactly. All right, so Stefani, you said, what's next in career? All right, let's check. Well, yeah, I wish I had something good. I wish I did, but the only thing I got good here is you have to make new plans, right? So whatever you're doing now, it's probably not working in your favor. So you need new plans. You need to have a lot of fortitude. You need to be very um, persistent. Use your perseverance. Attempt to make things better. Be hopeful. Be confident. Stop fantasizing about what if, could, should, woulda, and just if you like to design things, that's something that will be good for you. If your efforts are very uncertain, then it's going to remain that way. You can't hide your talents. You can't hide what you really want. If you do, you're going to stay behind that tree and you're going to dodge, what comes towards you, and you're never going to know what's on the other side. Or if you climb that ladder or you get to a certain point. So what I'm getting here is you're very doubtful. You fear probably changing your career or getting to or doing something you really like because you fear failing or not doing it or not getting what you want. You can't do that. If you do that, you're not going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? And if you are doing a certain career, you can't also worry about how you perceive others or how others perceive you. Like, don't allow their people's judgments when you work, allow their judgments to get in your way, or misrepresentations, or like just being fake. Or when you go and do a job, you might always worry about like false friends, people who lie, people who misrepresent themselves, disloyal people, bad people, yeah. So like, be, I know you're saying you're currently unemployed. So when you do get employed again, don't worry about the people that work there. Just do your job. And if you can overcome that part, then you'll be fine. You see what I'm saying? So like, try not to oh, you're currently employed. Sorry, my bad. I read that wrong. But yeah, if you're employed right now, then it's the message here is to not associate yourself with the people that are there and let them like make you feel a certain way. You know what I mean? So your job is not going to get better if you're dealing with people there that are not doing their job or making you feel like you want to leave. So that could be it as well. Like, so wherever you are right now, if you're not happy, it might be because the people that are there are not as good as you, or they're like making life difficult for you. So I don't know if that's the case, but that could be what it is. So you got to come up with a new way or a new plan. That's up to you. If you feel like you want to, then you should. If you feel deep down inside, I always tell everybody this piece of advice. It's better working for yourself than it is working for somebody else, because you get to do whatever you want to do, right? Right. So if they are okay and the job's nothing great, then that's what it is, because it's obviously something that you are not pleased with. So if it isn't the people, it's the job. So that it makes sense either way. But if you want to stay there, you're still gonna be not happy. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be happy being there for another year or two. That's what it's telling me. Well, if you decide to change, it'll be better for you, right? Because I'm getting that if you were to change your job or whatever, it'll be better, but you have to learn how to control that's the situation that you get yourself into. See, it's telling me that no matter what you do, if you stay or you go, you have to take control of the situation. So you just admitted that you're afraid of change, like I said, and like how the cards are saying. So if you're afraid of change, then the problem is you. You're afraid of that change. So if you're going to be afraid of that change, you're never going to know what the change is until you make it. And I'm getting in the cards here, if you do decide to change, you have to learn how to control the change and the situation you're in. But if you want to stay at your current job, right, you've got to show more confidence, more determination so you can move up the ladder. Because if the job you're at is not really, serving your purpose in life, then you either go up the ladder to get a better position so you have a better route and more money, or you go and find something else that you desire and you want. And I'll tell you, like I tell everybody, the best decision I ever made was work for myself. But if you're worried about what people say about you or how people perceive you, then stop doing that, because that can be another thing that holds you back. You should only worry about what you're doing and what and how you feel, and not worry about what others feel about you. And if you're not worried about what people think about you, then I think it's just you being afraid of change. So it's either or both. But I'm getting here that if you find the courage and the strength to leave and do something else, you'll be happy, but you'll still, be in an up and down situation. And I do see a man like helping you get to like where you need to go. Like if you decide to get another job, a man will help you. Probably a boss or somebody like that, or somebody that wants to employ you. Exactly. What people say is never important unless you're listening to me, of course. You know, if you're listening to me, then it's a good thing. All right, Stefani. So that's what I'm getting. So it doesn't look bad, but like I said, if you don't take the change, if you don't make the change, then you'll never know. But if you want to stay at your current job, look at your options on going further. Like if you want to go higher a position, find out if you can, if you want to. Because it doesn't, my mom always said to me and my dad, it doesn't matter what job you get, there's always going to be somebody there that holds you back, is jealous, or is just a fucking idiot. And you're never going to know what a good job is unless you do your own job and not worry about what somebody else is doing. See what I'm saying? And when you're a boss, it's even more difficult. And when you work for yourself, uh, it could be both as well, bad and good. Well, if it's a dead end, then that's telling you you need to gather your strength and move on to something else. And I'll tell you one more thing. Whatever you're good at, that's what you should be doing. So if you're good at, you know, doing whatever, I'm not gonna make an example, but if you're good at something, go for it. See what I'm saying? If you have multi talents, do it. If you want to go on your own, go for it. That's the best decision, in my opinion. So if you have like a real good talent in something, do it. And you can also have a job and do what you desire as well. You can do two things. You just gotta go for it. Don't be shy. Don't think you can't do it. You gotta go for it. You're welcome, sweetheart. I wish you the best. And just, if you need some good advice, holler at your boy. Yeah, listen to Jonathan, He's spitting facts. All right, Ruth, you're next. You said, why is my boyfriend all silent after our big argument? Is it over between us? Why you just don't ask the damn guy yourself, woman? Why you always asking me about your damn boyfriend? Ask him. Say, look, why the fuck you don't speak to me, damn it? Why you silent after we argue? Do you want me or not? Why you just don't call him right now and say, look, do you want me or not? Because if you don't want me, fuck off. And if you do want me, then start talking to me and be a man and grow some balls, damn it. That's all you gotta say. You want me to do it for you? Huh? Do you? Tell that man, look, fuck's your problem? Do you want Ruthie baby or not? Yeah, I'll do it for you. Give me his number. I say, look, I'm Ruth. I'm Ruth's brother. Do you want my sister or what? The fuck's your problem? Okay, Hermana, thanks. I'll get to you after I do a Ruth's boyfriend. Well, no answer is an answer. See, if you have to deal with that, right? Listen to me, Ruth. If you have to deal with that petty bullshit, then that's not a man. A man don't do that shit. That's a boy. And I hate to break it to you, but you should get rid of him. Fuck him. If you had a big argument and he's being all silent like a little bitch, just say, look, I'm over with you. I'm done. Goodbye. I'm going to Bermuda. Fuck you. Bye. See you later. That's all you gotta say. Or wherever you want to go. That's how, the retrograde is over now, Justin. There's no more excuses. See, when the retrograde goes direct, so do I. See? Yeah, that's what I would do. Fuck him off. Tell him, look, you're a little bitch. I'm tired of you. You're ignoring me. You're not messaging me back. You obviously don't want a relationship. And I don't want you anymore, and go fuck yourself. That's all you gotta tell him. That's what I would do if I was you. I wouldn't put up with that bullshit. You guys put up with too much shit, not me. We're all grown people here, Fuck that. That's little petty schoolboy shit. You deserve better than that, Ruth. Don't you think you do? People who don't message back on all that shit, that fucking irritates the hell out of me. I can't put up with that shit. My message will be, look, if you don't answer me right now, it's over. So when you don't message back, it's over. Yeah, well, right now, he feels that you have unstable emotions, I only asked him to stop replying to his ex. He says his ex keeps messaging him and he got triggered and stomped off. Oh, that's a definite red flag. Fuck that shit. How would he feel if your ex was calling you? He'd probably feel the same way. So yeah, I would say fuck that shit. Hell no. That's even more of a reason to get rid of. But right now he feels like with you, he looks at you and he thinks you're jealous because he thinks that you're jealous that his ex still messages him. He thinks you're jealous because of that. That's what first thing I get here. He also feels that your relationship has no real meaning and no real love, right? And he's very uncertain about you and about his relationship with you and his whole life. Right now, he feels like he's at a loss, like he can't think and he can't do anything. So it looks like, you know, he's a little child. Well, he definitely sounds like one. So I'm getting that he has like a lot of mixed emotions right now. And he thinks that you're jealous that his ex calls him. Very childish, yes. So I don't get nothing good here, Ruth. And if I were you, I wouldn't even waste another minute on this guy, to be honest. You can join the single club again. I still have your membership here, So if you want to be single again, your membership's still, you know, very much alive. You don't have to reapply because I know you. So we're good. We were just talking about the singles club. I'm the president now, and Jocelyn's the CEO. And we just it's fuck everybody now. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I agree. I agree. And this has been going on for forever now. Every time I talk to you, you say that he doesn't show this and doesn't do that. I don't really get any good cards, you know. Yeah, there you go, Jonathan. Jonathan says I'm just gonna go move in with Mark and he has a mansion in Bermuda. There you go. I always tell all the women in here, tell your exes and your boyfriends that you'll just come to Bermuda if they keep acting up. I don't think he's playing with your feelings. I just think that he's just an idiot that doesn't even know what to do with his own life. Because I got all bad cards here, you know? Yeah. I mean, he thinks that you're jealous and you resist any things, and you're like, he thinks that the relationship that you and him have is not real love. It's not real. It's not a real relationship. And he's very weak. I got all bad cards here. So I don't get nothing good on this guy. And his ex, I think, you know what else I get here? Is his ex is jealous as well that he's with you and not with him, with her. So she's causing these problems on purpose. So let them play their own game and you just move on from it. If I were you, I would call him, leave a message, and say, look, I've made my decision because you don't want to make it. I'm done with you. You can go back to your ex and go fuck yourself. And you can go be with her if you want because I'm done with you. You're a little boy and a little child. And block, delete, and fuck off, like Marky Mark's Tarot says so. That's what I would do if I were you. Yeah, his mom and his ex. There you go. So I don't get nothing good there at all. So if I were you, Ruth, I would just get rid of him. Just tell him goodbye and good riddance. Or I would give him silent treatment back. I don't think so. I don't get that because I got her reversed. So I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that he wants her. I just think that she's starting trouble because he knows that he's with you. I don't get no like getting back or love or anything with this guy. I just get that he's like all over the place. I don't get no love around this guy. He don't even know what love is. So you got to ask yourself this question: has he shown you love, and has he shown you honesty and trust in the last 3 months? And if the answer is no, then that is the answer. If a guy really wants you, he's gonna show you. And if he don't show you and just talks, then it's not a real relationship. It's bullshit. Take it from Marky. I'm the president of the singles club. Sometimes he is okay and sometimes he's not. Well, that sounds like a moody ass guy. Well, you said he's a Cancer, so that explains it all. Most Cancer men. Well, it's only over if you want it to be, Ruth. If you want it to be over, then it's over. But if you want to deal with his Young and the Restless soap opera shit, then that's up to you. That's all. That's my advice to you. If you want to deal with that dumb shit, then go right ahead. But that's not a relationship, and you know it isn't. You know. And if he's still talking to his ex, that's not a good thing. The only way you should be talking to an ex is if you have a child together. That's the only excuse. Because you have to talk, you don't have to, but you should be talking to your ex to talk about your children or your child, right? Or you're going to have them this week and you're going to have them next week. That's the only way you should be talking to an ex. Because by law, in some places you have to because of the child's concern. They have a pet hamster together. That's still not an excuse. The pet is now the person's that it stays at their, unless they're swapping the pet hamster. You know, you take the hamster today, I take the hamster next week. So if they're talking about that, I guess, you know, yeah, if they have sentimental feelings for the hamster. A pet is different. A child is, you know, I mean, it's up to you, Ruth. It's really up to you. So it's only over if you say it's over. But you have to ask yourself the question, do you really want to deal with somebody like that? And is it getting better or is it getting worse? And remember, these are all red flags. So it's up to you if you want to keep dealing with it. You have to ask yourself. I would say so, yeah. Because he's the one talking to the ex, not you. You know? If you were talking to your ex, how do you think he's going to feel? He'd probably feel the exact same way. So talking to an ex is a no-no. But hey, that's up to you. If you want to be the third wheel between them, go right ahead. But if I were you personally, I would not deal with him. I would get rid of his ass. Fuck him. That's what I would say. But hey, it's all you. It's all about you. It's all about what you want. Well, if he keeps quiet, then that's your answer. No answer is the answer to the question. So if you don't answer that, then that means there's still something, you know, there. You know. All right. Hermana, I got your question here. Let me see. All right, let me check. Ruth, it's up to you, sweetheart. You do what you have to. You do what you feel is right. But it all depends if you love him like that. Because some people can love each other and, you know. Right. See, you're asking him if you're giving him the control, so you don't have the upper hand. So if you ask him to officially reply to confirm it's over and he keeps quiet, then that's childish and that's dumb. He wants you to end it so he can blame you. But if he ends it, then you get to say, hey, look, he ended it. So somebody's got to end it. So it's up to you. If you end it, it's up to you. If he really loves you, he would answer you. So if you want to end it, go for it. But if you're asking him to end it and he doesn't, then that's only because of one or two things. He doesn't want to end it and wants to string you along to see how long you last or how long you're gonna do it. But not replying and all that shit, that's like stupid. But like I always say on here, no answer is an answer. You know? That's his way of saying, yeah, it's over. You're welcome, Ruth. I hope it gets better, and I hope, you solve the issue and you don't have to deal with him no more. All right. Oda, I think that I don't think he's gonna offer that to you. Like I don't think he's gonna offer that. This person's gonna offer that to you, but he knows that you would do it for him, and you be a person to um that he would think to do that for him. But I don't think he's gonna outright ask you to do it. If you offer it to him, he'll consider it. But I'm not getting him offering it to you. So if you don't say, "Hey, would you like me to do it?" then he's not gonna say anything about it. You know, like he knows you'd be a good choice, but I think he might already have somebody doing it. But I'll check if he does, though. Like I don't feel he has somebody to do it yet. I don't think he has somebody like concrete like that in writing. I don't think he has somebody that's actually going to do it, you know? So if you let me check. Let me not do that. Yeah. So if you were to ask him and say, "Hey, do you have anybody to do the cover or whatever?" and he would say, "Oh, well, I have some people in mind, but what do you think?" And you'd be like, "Yeah, I would love to design it for you. I would like to do it for you." So if you mention it to him and say something to him, then he'll be like, "Okay, cool, yeah, you can do it for me." And what do you have in mind? Because I think that there's another woman that's offered that to him, but it's like a woman that talks to hear herself. Like he doesn't trust the other person. He'd rather you do it. Mm, Yeah. So maybe this other person, right, wants to charge him more than you would. But I think this guy, I think this person, um, would rather like you do it because they trust you and they don't trust this other woman to do it. So yeah, I feel like he would rather you do it than this other person. So if you mention it to him, like I don't think that he'll ask you. He might hint it, but I don't think he's gonna outright ask you. I think that if you mention it to him, he'll be like, "Yeah, what do you have in mind?" Or give him an option, and I think he'll choose you over somebody else. Yeah, yeah. If you speak up, I think that he'll say something. But if you don't say anything, I don't think he's going to ask because he might be like, "Yeah, I don't know." It's like a vibe there where he'll feel like embarrassed to ask you. And if it's not like embarrassed to ask, it's like, I don't know if I should, put that on her. Like, it's like a vibe there of hesitancy, like, But he would rather you do it though. That's what I would say. So yeah, it looks good on your side. I don't get anything bad. So if he buys your art, you can probably like, negotiate a price with him for to do his stuff, Like you scratch your back, I scratch mine. You scratch mine, I scratch yours. But, that's just a saying. I'm not saying he's gonna do that. I'd rather just get my own back scratcher. Oh boy, the retrograde is definitely over. You know. All right. Anyway, it's 2:15 in the morning here. You guys got me up late tonight. Got me on here like almost 3 fucking hours on here. But I had fun tonight. It was a good night. I love talking shit to you guys and having fun. Yep, no hamster, no cry. No love. Every day another. Yes. You're welcome, Hermana, anytime. Yes, and thank God. That's the main thing. Ruth, don't worry, sweetheart. Just do what you got to do. If you feel like you want to do it, go for it. And you know what? If you break it off with him, and if he really wants you, he's going to come and get you and come back and try and get you. And it's up to you to say, I want you back. So sometimes, you got to step up and just do what you have to do. 3 little birds on my doorstep. Jonathan, do you know that Bob Marley and me are the same birthday? February 6th. Two legends. See that? Me and Bob. We're both February 6th. The Aquarius crew. See that? I'm sure people know that already because I always say that all the time. Me and Bob's the same date, February 6th. Me, Bob, and President Reagan. Ronald Reagan, another legend. One of the best presidents in the world. Also in Aquarius. Yeah, man. I remember, you're welcome, Justin. And thank you for being here and supporting me. I appreciate you. One day I was going to school. I was probably like maybe 6, 7 years old. I was like in kindergarten or grade 1 or whatever. And the radio was on. And, we always listened to like the news and the radio on our way to school. Like my mom would drive the car. and the guy said it was FM 89, and um, the guy said, "Oh, today is February 6th, and special birthdays are Bob Marley, President Reagan, and somebody else. I can't remember." And I was like, "Holy shit! Like that's the president right now. Like that's the president of the United States. His birthday is today, like on my birthday, and Bob Marley too. Oh shit!" I was like, "Oh wow." That means I'm gonna be a legend too, because they're both legends. So I might be a legend too. So I'm a legend in my own mind. So that's all that matters. But yeah, my birthday is February 6th. It's the song of Ajax Amsterdam. Yes, Ajax is a good team. I like Ajax. Yeah, see that? You and Oprah Winfrey? I don't like Oprah Winfrey. I can't stand. But she's very successful. She's an Aquarius. I know that, and I know you're better than Oprah. If I had a choice, I'd choose you, Hermana, over Oprah. I don't like Oprah. I've heard a lot of bad things about her. She's a weirdo. But yeah, yeah. Soccer, yes. Football. Ajax. Yeah, that's the team I like in Holland is Ajax. I'm Portuguese, so I like Portuguese football, but Ajax is known for their football, yeah, their soccer. All right, I love you guys. It's been a good night. It was nice talking to you guys and hanging out, talking shit. Like Jocelyn said, I've been on a roll tonight. It's only because of you guys, because you bring the good energy. So let's leave it on a good note. Remember to pray and give thanks for your life and to be happy and to be healthy. Give thanks to God that you know me. You know, so it's all good. And I give thanks to God that I know you guys too. But anyway, I'm gonna go get some sleep. It's 2:20 in the morning. I'm gonna get my ass to bed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And it was definitely a good night seeing you guys and having fun. And I hope tomorrow we have more fun. And you know, we do it all over again. Yeah, no problem, Ruth. All right, good night, Ruth, Ilda, Jonathan, Jocelyn, everyone else in the room. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night and a great day.